The wicked acts of man. I grew up in a small neighborhood where everyone knew each other. It was a homely and humble place to live in. My family was well known because my parents took care of almost everyone in need. I was young and beautiful. I had just turned 16 years old. Walking in the street made me uncomfortable because I got to hear older men whispering to themselves that I was beautiful and ripe. Most times, I just look at them with despicable eyes and move on. Other times, I ignore. On my way back from an errand one cold evening, I stumbled on three of my father's friends. I greeted them and tried to move past them, but one of them held me back, insisting that I would have stood to greet them properly. I tried to free myself, but the grip was strong. I begged for him to free me and even apologized for not greeting properly. So they said, but they started making comments like I was feeling myself too much and that they were going to end my unnecessary beauty. At this point, I was scared. They started dragging me to a nearby bush. I cried and screamed for help, but there was no one to help me. These three men took turns in raping me. It was a bitter experience. I cried and screamed to the extent that I lost my voice and gradually lost consciousness. I woke up in the hospital with bruises, tears, and pains. My parents were sitting by my side, crying. Immediately they saw I regained consciousness. They couldn't help but ask repeatedly who had done this despicable thing to me. I mentioned their names, and immediately my father ran out of the hospital to deal with his friends. With the help of a woman one was interested in, he was able to lure the three of them to a building. Immediately they got in, he locked up the place so they would not be able to escape or come out. He then set the building ablaze. They all died in the fire. He then went to the police station to report the case and himself. He was arrested, but with a good lawyer that defended him in court, he was given a light sentence and was released after a few years. My life has not been the same since that dark and cold evening. The trauma and pain still remains unbearable. Come on, man, come on. Please stop doing this to our innocent young ones. Please allow them live their lives. It's not their fault they are who they are. It's not their fault they are beautiful. Allow them grow to become the best version of themselves. Please, men, learn to keep yourself. Learn to remove your eyes from lust. They just ruined that little girl's life. Well, if you come across this video, don't forget to comment, like, share, and follow me. Thank you very much for always watching.